All right. Well, day number 2. Oh man, 5:57. Nothing I could do about that.
High wind warning, affected area ahead. Please proceed with caution.
Man, I tell you, these fucking warnings. It's bad, dude. Well, yesterday started off with a bang. So, well, at least yesterday and today was a lot easier, honestly. Kind of made the full week go by a little nicer, honestly. Anyway, so how y'all doing? Day 2 of the week. I really wish I had it on video. The one time my fucking dash cam wasn't recording, I wasn't recording. Yesterday, my car got slammed by a truck. But not bad. You know, it's still drivable. Everything is still intact. The impact was a lot worse than the actual damage. Yeah, this poor girl, man. Hold on. I feel like I gotta blow my nose really bad. Sorry. I meant to pause it, but anyway. I don't know why it feels so fucking stuffy today. That's kind of weird. Anyway. So, yeah, retelling my story. At least I can breathe through my nose a little better. Yeah, something about high winds. But yeah, I was sitting about ready to leave, and I was on the phone with my dad because we just finished the first building. It was me, and they partnered me up with another coworker. I had a doctor's appointment on Friday, and if I had to leave or couldn't be there for a day, they'll have someone who can do my buildings. Even though 2 days is really not that long for training, but, you know, whatever works for them, I guess. So, but anyway, yeah, I was in the parking lot of the first building that I was at, on the other side of the base, and I was on the phone with my dad, and it fucking boom, fucking got hit, and I was like, whoa, dude. The impact felt a lot worse than the actual damage, like I said. And it's only a bump in the back. The blue paint wasn't scratched. My fucking lights weren't messed up. My rear view tail lights weren't screwed up. You know, my blinkers weren't screwed up. None of it was screwed up. So it was just a bump, big old bump in the bumper. So I got out and I threw my hands up at her. I was like, "What the fuck, man?" You know, I threw my hands up at her and I was about to scream. I was about to yell to get out the car because I was pissed, and that it was a girl that got out. And I was like, "Oh man, come on." Now I didn't feel so mad about it, but I need to be careful, you know, with letting people go with shit too. So she was really nice, cooperative, gave me her insurance and all that stuff. But I was like, I'm sorry, I have to do this to you. You know, really I do. I really am sorry about this, you know. Yeah. I felt bad because she meant so well, and I know shit happens. But, you know, I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for it. So, these lights are still out. Yeah, I'm not fucking... Sorry about that. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, my coworker was my witness to have seen that. If she tried to say anything. Oh man, the spot on my fucking back hurts. I don't know why. I had to take some pain meds, man. So, yeah, that kind of started the weekend off with a bit of a bang. So, had to do an insurance and all this stuff. And no, the police weren't called. There was no need for that. And if she picked a fight with me, then that would have been a little different. But thankfully, she owned up to her shit. And hopefully they don't get after her too harshly. The insurance. Oh, what the fuck is going on with my back now, man? It's like it's got to be popped really badly. Yeah, it wants me to go that way again. I'll go that way. I really don't like going in Spanaway Loop, honestly, but I was willing to during the time because they had that road closed for a couple weeks. The heck is it? Tacoma. Let's do it out here. But anyway, yeah, I'm okay other than this annoying back pain. Hopefully I can just crack that out. That won't bother me anymore. It's really annoying, honestly. But yeah, it sure did make the day a little more interesting. So I'm hoping to hear back from them soon. Yeah, the bumper's not too damaged, but still, I want some kind of compensation for it, or for it to be fixed if they can't compensate. As in, put a new bumper in, because, you know, I'm taking what I can get from all this. Even though it's just a decent bump, you know what I mean? Need to, you know, but shit happens, you know, but man, you know, people need to watch out. People need to be careful. I need to speak too, because I've done it before too, you know, but back when I had the Challenger though, rear-ended someone by accident. But their car was fine. It was my car that got fucked up, which worked out. She didn't want to do the insurance anyway, so I was like, oh, okay, you know, sorry. didn't hurt in the moment, so I don't know if I slept wrong or something like that. But it is still fresh first thing in the morning. But yeah, I don't want to blame the accident. Yeah, but other than that, did the claim, she left, gave me her phone number and all that stuff. And again, I felt so fucking bad for the girl, man, but, you know, it had to happen. Yeah, I fucking got up and I threw my hands at her. I was like, what the fuck, man? But not at her, because I didn't know it was her. You know, I thought it was going to be a dude. So I was expecting a fucking dude to drive off, because I thought she was going to drive off. And I threw my fucking hands like, what the fuck, man? You know, and then she got out and I was like, oh. And I told her, I'm sorry if I kind of seemed a little threatening like that. I just thought you were gonna run, you know, I thought you were gonna run for a bit. And she was like, oh no. Yeah, I was like, I thought you were gonna run for a minute. Yeah, so you don't want to do a hit and run in the military base, especially since I work there in that building and she's got to do drills and PT there probably regularly. So you don't want to do a hit and run in that type of spot where we all got to work. So yeah, you know, all in all, I heard I could either be compensated or get the back of my car fixed. It's still intact. Again, it's just a little bump. So if I can get that money, you know, I'm just gonna probably use it on the bass guitar, you know, get that paid off. But yeah, you know, not how I fucking expected this week to go, let alone the end of the year in general. But yeah, I was working with this lady named Marisol. I still am today. Sadly, I'm going to be a little late, which is going to suck. You know. I wish I can get there faster, but I can't. Yeah, but anyway, that's about it. Work came and went. We got out by like 1 o'clock-ish, I think. The second building, we got out early, so we got to hang out for a little while. And, yeah, ended the day there. Went home. I didn't do anything. I didn't even play my guitar. I just really wasn't feeling it, I guess. It's a cop. Good thing I took the pain meds. I really hope this back pain doesn't fuck with me. But I've been pretty good at being early all last couple weeks, so hopefully they'll give me some grace. I'm a couple minutes late. I'll explain it. I'll explain it. And then a car hit me yesterday, and my back kind of hurts from it. So I was a little slow. Even though I did really get hit by a car. Anyway, I guess that's it. My ear just started ringing out of nowhere. I'm so fucking tired. I didn't go to bed until like 9:30 last night, 9:40, almost 10 o'clock. But I slept pretty good. I slept straight through the night. Didn't wake up in back pain, surprisingly. I was sleeping on 3 freaking pillows. So I was really surprised my back wasn't killing me, Wonder how the zoo lights and the Spanoid lights are doing with all the fucking all the whatchamacallits, the rain and all that. Whatchamacallits, the rain. I was trying to say the rain. Well, anyway, I'm going to end it here, so, yep, bye for now, I suppose.